What is up, Libra? How are you all doing? Time to go ahead and knock out your main monthly reading for December 2023. It's going to be super fun. I have a couple of things to talk about really quick before we get started, but it's going to be fun, so stick around. What's good with my Libra friends? How y'all doing, man? December 2023, my favorite time of year. If you can't tell by looking. I was just telling Virgo the same thing. I always love this time of year, dude. And Christmas to me has nothing to do with anything religious or spiritual or anything like that, you know, because, I mean, let's be honest, the true meaning of Christmas has been seriously butchered. But to me, when I look back at my childhood, those were the best memories of my childhood. A lot of people say they hate it, but I grew up in one of those households where when I was a kid in the 90s, Christmas was fucking awesome, dude. So I like it. Makes me happy. So I always go all out every year. Anyway, just a couple things to talk about real quick, y'all. I'll make it fast. It appears that this problem has been resolved for the most part, but just in case, over the past couple of weeks, some people came to me in my inbox and told me that their notifications had been turned off. That would not be the first time that's happened to me. So just for those of you who actually do want to get notified, like when I go live or when I put a new video up, just double check and make sure, maybe turn them off, turn them back on, unsubscribe, resubscribe. You know, that's happened to me 3 or 4 times. The damn YouTube algorithm is always playing stupid ass games. So it looks like it's resolved itself for the very most part, but just in case, double check them, y'all. And for those of you who would like to schedule a personal reading, all the information on how to go about doing that is in the description of this video. And the November reading sale, where I have $100 off the Zoom call readings, is getting filled up. So I don't remember exactly how many spots are left, but it's getting filled up. So once November is booked out, that Zoom call reading sale is over. But the $40 mini readings and $50 off the full readings will still remain in effect indefinitely. All right. All right. Let's jump into this. So for the December readings, we're starting them off with past, present, future. Get a real quick, energetic outline on past, present, future for Libra. What happened in the past, what's happening currently, what's coming up. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, the Page of Pentacles reversed. All right. Got the 7 of Swords in the past. So somebody was a sneaky, deceitful little fuckbag in the past here, huh? Yeah. I'm thinking that this feels to me like you were trying to take things slow. Trying to. I don't know. This may have seriously affected you in your past too. Whatever this was that happened. For a lot of you, I know this isn't all of you, but for a lot of you, it was infidelity. Somebody cheated on you. Now, if you don't have rock solid concrete evidence of that, don't just take that and run with it. But I know a lot of you do. A lot of you do. A lot of you done caught this person. And you didn't bend over backwards and break your back for this person, did you? I think you stood your ground. Yeah, you dealt with somebody that you definitely could not trust. Looks like for the very most part, a lot of you handled it pretty well. About as good as you can handle that kind of situation, you know? So, yeah. What's happening in the future, though? Ooh, this person's too afraid to confront you. They're too afraid to come forward. You're walking away from this even though you're feeling lonely. You feel lonely, but you're still walking away from this because you know that's the best move. And I mean, honestly, it is. See, whenever we find ourselves in a situation like that, not only is the pain of betrayal just, beyond hurtful, but one of the most difficult battles that we go through in our own mind is that I thought I knew you. I thought I knew who you were, and you proved to me that I don't know you, do I? That's one of the most painful things about somebody who's dishonest about anything, is that I've spent all this time painting a picture in my mind of who I think you are. And you're proving to me that I don't know you at all. I don't know you at all then, do I? So even though I think it probably really tore you up on the inside, you're still walking away from this because it's like, well, if you're dishonest about that, what else are you dishonest about? I don't know anything about you, do I? Even if it wasn't cheating or infidelity, I still feel like a lot of you just dealt with a straight up liar. Okay? It's just straight up liar. Somebody that painted a false picture of them in your mind. And you ended up with the evidence that this person was not who you thought they were. What's coming up in the future? I think this person's waiting for you to come back. I still see them waiting. And that could be you waiting too. I do see waiting for a return in the future. But with the 8 of Swords right here, it doesn't look like that's happening. 6 of Cups. So, Devil card reversed. I think this person's they're going to regret it in the future. But, oh well, right? Sucks that it had to come down to this. It sucks that you had to make a mistake. You had to go off and do something stupid just to learn your lesson. We didn't have to go through all this shit. If you know what I mean? That's one of them painful things, dude. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. Also have Aries here. All right, well, so we're going to take a look here and see how the past person is feeling about Libra. How's the person from the past currently feeling about Libra? What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions? What's their energy look like? The 8 of Swords reversed. They're starting to come to their senses. See, they realize what they done did. They realize what they done did. There we go. Devil card again. Look, these are the same 2 cards from the last spread. They realize the error of their ways. They do. They want to talk to you. They want to talk to you, but they're too nervous. They're too scared. Who has the nerve to approach somebody that they done screwed over? It takes some cojones to do that, huh? But here's the thing. This person's still playing the victim, though. Deep down inside, deep down, they know what they did. Deep down. But I don't think they can sit with it. They can't admit that. They know it inside, but they can't admit it to nobody. So if your name ever comes up in conversation, guarantee you they play the victim. Yo, I heard you cheated on Libra. Yeah, but Libra was so crazy and this, that, and Libra made me cheat on him. That type of playing the victim, you know what I'm saying? King of Cups reversed. Yeah, no, I mean, they may realize what they did, but they ain't changed nothing but their damn shirt. That's all they've changed. That's all they've changed. Okay. They want to talk to you, though, but they too scared to confront you. You see that coming through a lot here lately. Is there going to be any kind of outcome with this situation? Any kind of outcome at all? Justice. That's you. Boo boo. Two of Swords reversed. Fool card reversed. No, not a lot of actions being taken. But you know what I'm thinking? Now, I got to be careful when I say this. But I think you are going to get to witness what you would probably call justice being served. Even though, to let you all know, I'm going to burst some bubbles here. That's not my intention, but I want y'all to know the truth. That's not really how it works, honestly. It's really not how it works. Okay? I know we all wish that it worked that way. I wish that it worked that way. I wish people got what they deserved, but it doesn't quite work that way. If somebody does you wrong, and then immediately after they do something wrong to you, something bad happens to them, that's not because justice was served. That's not Captain Karma swooping in to kick their ass for doing you wrong. I know we all would love to look at it that way. I would love to look at it that way, but that's not the way that it works. The way that it really works is most of the time, notice I didn't say all of the time, most of the time, the people who are doing things like that are at a very low vibrational state. People who go around lying, cheating, stealing, fucking people over, manipulating people, taking advantage of people, stuff like that. They are casting very low vibrations. Very, very low. Now, this holographic matrix that we live in is like a computer game. And in this computer game, there are a couple of default settings that we refer to as universal laws. And one of the universal laws or default settings in this computer game is the frequencies you cast are returned back to you. So it's more like the default settings in a computer game than Captain Karma coming and thumping them on the head because they did something bad. But it's still fun to watch. It's still fun to watch, though. Oh, we all love watching it. I love it, you know. Somebody does me wrong, somebody fucks me over. I just sit back and watch. Oh, that's the way you roll? That's how you roll? It's just a matter of time before you sabotage yourself. Because that's what they're doing. They're sabotaging themselves. And this is what they're really doing. And it's fun to watch, dude. I think you're going to get to watch that. With the Justice card here. Two of Swords reversed. As far as anybody coming forward, not looking like a lot of actions happening here, but you're going to get to sit back and watch them get theirs. You will. Any advice here? Any advice? Nine of Cups. Maintain your emotional independence. The cards are saying it would not be a good idea to have a conversation with this person. Don't put your life on hold for this person. Make sure you are responsible for your own happiness. And I have to add this too. On the note of watching someone get theirs, I know this is so hard. Trust me, I'm a human too. I have an ego too. Okay, I get it, dude. We just want to be like, yeah, you know, we all want to do that. Do the best you can. At least make the effort to wish them love, light, and healing. Because you know that people like that are broken. Broken people do that. Traumatized people who have not healed are the people who do that kind of shit. Most of the time, and again, I said most of the time, not all of the time. Most of the time, the people who are doing these things aren't bad people at their core. I know some of y'all are going to get mad at me for saying that, but at their core, that doesn't mean they don't do bad things. That means that at their core, they're not a bad person. You know, most of the people who go around doing that shit, you know who they really are at their core? A little kid. A little kid, black and blue with bruises, curled up in a fetal position, crying. That's who's really at their core. It's usually childhood trauma that was never healed. Think about that. All right, let's look at singles. That's a real good way to forgive somebody. The next time you start getting all mad at somebody that fucked you over, stop. Picture that person as a little 5-year-old kid, okay, with bruises, you know, crying, screaming, curled up in a fetal position, little 5-year-old kid. That's who they are. That is what is doing those actions inside of them. That little kid never healed. If you can give yourself permission to see that, I'm not making excuses. I'm not saying that this excuses their actions, but it makes it much, much easier for you to release the anger and the resentment. It makes it easier. Because at the end of the day, you do have to release the anger and the resentment, because that's not doing nothing but hurting you. All right. Singles. What's happening generally for the singles? Anything new coming in? Anything old coming back? Anything happening with your love interest? What's happening generally? Let's see. Boom, boom. Somebody here is not seeing an opportunity. Who is that? Is that you or the person that you're dealing with? Somebody is unaware that there's an opportunity right under their nose. Fool card reversed. And it almost kind of feels to me like you're too afraid to really, really come forward and approach them. King of Cups, Two of Wands. Death card reversed. Okay, Temperance reversed. I'm really feeling like there's somebody that you have your eye on. You have very, very, very strong feelings for them. So far, it's not really looking like they're even aware that they have an opportunity with you. It's really honestly not looking like it. And you're too afraid to come straight forward and approach them with the Fool card reversed. I'm feeling like this person has their guard up for one reason or another. What I can't figure out is whether or not they know. That's what I can't figure out with this Four of Cups and the King of Swords. Four of Cups, King of Swords would kind of indicate to me that they don't even know you're digging them. They don't even know they have an opportunity with you. Okay. Man, you got some strong feelings for them, though, don't you? And I get... Okay, I can't help it. I got to say something here. I was trying to steer around this because it seems like this comes through for every other singles reading I do. And it just sounds like I'm just saying the same thing for everybody's reading. I swear I'm not making this up. Look, Death card reversed, Tower card reversed. What is that? That's past energy. So this person is either in love with somebody from the past, they're still not healed, trying to reconcile with somebody from the past, or they're already involved in a relationship that you're wondering if it's going to come to an end, and this person is preventing that ending. If you're in love with somebody, you got feelings for somebody that's already in a relationship, I don't see that relationship ending. I can't steer around it, dude. That comes through for every other singles reading I do. Let's see here. Let me create a new banner real quick. Hang on. All right. Let's see how the person you're interested in is feeling about you. Hang on a second. Why is that so big? Let's see how they're feeling about you. See, they got baggage, dude. They got so much baggage that they're carrying around with them. They're so hung up on some other person. Yeah. See, they're karmically tied to somebody. They got a bunch of karmic baggage with somebody else they're carrying around. They do feel a connection with you, though. They feel a real strong connection with you. But the Tower card reversed again. Ooh, see, this person is a ticking time bomb, dude. Look, you may not know this. I don't care how calm, cool, and collected this person seems. Because I can already feel some of you like, man, what's he talking about? This person ain't got, this person's cool as a glass of ice water. They're so smooth. They're so charismatic. Everything seems fine. Dude, I'm telling you. They are carrying so much stress on their back that one wrong word could cause them to snap. Especially if you're interested in a male. Men are horrible about that. Nobody ever taught men how to transmute energy. This is the real reason why women live longer than men. You know, you see that, what you'll see floating around social media, you'll see a meme, like a picture of some dude doing something fucking stupid, right? Like something completely moronic. And it'll say, this is why women live longer than men. Well, that's actually not true. You want to know what the real reason is? You can take the most emotionally immature woman. You know, she treats people like shit. She talks to people like dogs. She throws a temper tantrum every time one little thing doesn't go her way. She wakes up in a bad mood and she's just real bitchy and mean and shitty to everybody. You can take her and you can take the most stoic, respectable man who, whenever something happens to him, whenever he's in a bad mood, whenever he has a bad day, when things aren't going his way, he just swallows it and buries it. He doesn't want to be disrespectful to nobody. He doesn't want to cause any drama. You know, he just swallows it, buries it, and deals with it. Who do you think is going to live longer between him and that woman? The woman is. Now, while I don't condone those actions, women like that absolutely need to find better ways to release their energy, but at least she's releasing it. Now, is that going to cause some extra manifesting bad shit to happen to her in her life? Yes, it is. And that's a different topic for a different video. But at least she's releasing it. And he's not. He just swallows it and buries it. Now, I'm not advocating that men be emotionally whiny little bitches. That's not what I'm saying here. What I'm saying is, if you just swallow it and bury it, I got news for you. You ain't going to shit that energy out like a turd. It don't work that way. That energy ain't going nowhere. So here's what happens. Over the course of that man's life, it builds up and builds up and builds up and builds up. And it keeps building up and building up and building up and building up until one of two things happens. Either A, he spontaneously combusts and pops off like a fucking psycho randomly. Or B, it manifests into an illness and kills him. Heart disease, cancer, diabetes. Anyway, I know I kind of trailed off on that a little bit. Sorry about that. Yeah, this person they got a lot of baggage they carry in with them. They do feel a connection with you, though. They do. Let's see the outcome of this situation, man. Let's see the outcome. What is the outcome? What's the outcome? King of Swords. So this person still isn't showing any emotion, not showing any interest. Ooh, I'm kind of feeling like you're going to come forward. Dude, Death card, Tower card reversed again. I'm honestly feeling like you're going to make a move. That's what this is telling me here. It's telling me you're very, very likely to just say, fuck it, shoot your shot and make your move. And I don't know if they just straight up turn you down or they just kind of ignore you. Play dumb. Act like they don't notice. Beat around the bush. You know, because whoever this is that they're involved with, maybe they done reconciled with their ex. Maybe. What's the advice? What is the advice? Weigh out your options here. Really seriously weigh out your options. I'll tell you what. Do some serious meditation, okay? Identify the void. I know there's going to be some weird advice for this right here. But hold off on this. Hold off on this and do some serious reflection and meditation. Identify the void. Have you ever stopped and asked yourself at least once in your life, why does it seem like every time I'm interested in somebody, they're either unavailable or they're not interested in me? And the only people who are interested in me are the people I'm not interested in. Well, we have this subconscious mechanism within our heart and mind where you can detect something that's unavailable. And a lot of us have this subconscious battle that we're fighting in our mind where we don't really feel worthy. We don't really feel like we're good enough. So you can detect energetically when something is unavailable, when something is out of your reach. And the subconscious mind, again, subconscious, this is underneath your conscious awareness. Most people have no idea this is even happening. The subconscious mind says, how do I prove to myself that I'm worthy? I got it. I need to surmount a challenge. I need to overcome an obstacle. If I can overcome some kind of obstacle, if I can surmount some kind of challenge, that will tell me that I'm good enough, that I'm worthy. So I need to get this person to love me who really isn't interested or really isn't available. This person who is interested in me, that doesn't make me feel good about myself. It's too easy. It's too easy. I need to prove to myself that I'm worthy. I need to prove to myself that I am good enough. And to obtain something that's easy doesn't make me feel worthy. So, no, sorry. I need a challenge. I need this person who's not into me. And if you pay really close attention, that person you're into that's not into you, 90% of the time, they're into somebody that's not into them. And on the chain reaction goes. Somebody's into me that I'm not into. I'm more into somebody who's not into me because they're into somebody who's not into them. Chain reaction. Woo! Think about that and rethink your life a little bit. just play with that thought. All right. Now we're going to look at finance. Now I have a finance disclaimer. This is only for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus Libras who are out there making moves and taking action towards their finances. If you are just sitting around on your ass hoping for a financial opportunity to come find you, this is not for you. I do not need a tarot card to tell you that. I specialize in energy behavior. That's not the way the energy of money behaves and manifests. It requires action. Even the people who won the lottery still had to get up off their ass and go take action to buy a ticket. Ooh, magician though. Okay, so whatever you're manifesting, you're on the right path. You are absolutely on the right path. Oh, see, new doors are opening for you. New doorways of opportunity. Ooh. But you might not be recognizing them as doorways of opportunity. That's very, very common. Very common when you're on a path like that. An opportunity becomes available, and you may not recognize it as an opportunity. You may not even realize that this has anything to do with the energetic pathway that you're carving. So some of you are a little bit too afraid to make your way through that open door of opportunity. A little too afraid. Yeah. You're holding off a little bit. You're on the right path, but it's telling me that doors are opening that you're too afraid to go through. Triggering your defenses. You're connecting with new people that you don't really trust that much. Okay. So you're approaching a crossroads. You are approaching a crossroads. Well, we got to jump straight to the advice. Now, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and I'm not qualified to give financial advice. This is energy advice. I'm not telling you what and what not to do with your finances. I'm telling you what and what not to do with your energy. Because that's what manifests your money anyways. What's the advice? Four swords reversed. Okay, so always give yourself permission. Find a time to give yourself permission to step away from whatever it is that you're working on and relax. Okay. No, I'm not saying be lazy. But what I'm also saying is you don't want to spend too much time obsessing. I get it. You get on that path, you get motivated. You know, you got a good idea. You want to just be obsessively going at it and going, and you can burn yourself out. Especially if it isn't even time to make it to the next level yet. Sometimes you need to give yourself permission to just step away and forget about it. Step away and forget about it. And that needs to become routine too. That needs to be able to become routine. I know how hard it is. It's tough. I had to train myself to do that. It took me about a year and a half to train myself to do that. Like my business here. When I get done with this video, I'll set it up, put the title on it, make sure all the ads are in the right spot, and I walk away from it and completely forget about it. Completely forget about it. Don't even think about it. Totally forget about it. And it's hard. It took me a while. because, you want to sit around and count how many views you got and read all the comments and then keep counting the views and see how good it's doing. And you'll burn yourself out and drive yourself nuts doing that. And that can cause career burnout later on down the line. If you're constantly obsessing all the time, you have to be able to give yourself time to step away, recharge, and relax. Even when you're in the baby phases, even those of you who maybe your business hasn't even taken off yet, but you've just done everything you can think to do. You've purchased all the training, you've built your website, you've built your Facebook page or your Instagram account, you've started your YouTube channel and you're putting content out there, whatever it is that you're doing, you've been pushing the ball, but it just won't start rolling yet. Not yet. The ball just hasn't gained momentum yet. You've just been pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and now you're just step away from it for a little bit. Step away and be like, okay, well, at least I'm on the path. I'm on the path. Let me step away, woosah, relax, take a break. Let me go distract myself with something else. Give yourself permission to release your mind from that and go distract yourself with something else. That's when the universe can really get to work, when you're not focused on it. Okay? Study up on quantum physics. Whenever you focus on something, you are affecting the quantum field. Release it. Release your focus from it so the universe can get to work. And then whenever you feel refreshed, recharged, and good, then get back to work on it. Knowing how and when to temporarily let go and release so the universe can do its work, that's your superpower. All right, let's just get some random advice. Any random advice about any random thing. Random advice. Random advice. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Two of Cups reverse, Lover's card. Be picky and choosy who you open up to. Be picky and choosy. I didn't say throw your walls up and close yourself off to everybody. I said be picky and choosy who you open up to. Not everybody cares what you're going through. That's a sad fact of life, dude. Especially, I haven't talked about this in a while, but especially those people. You have that one Facebook friend who is just always posting boo-hoo shit. Always. We all have bad days. Hey, man, if something happened to you and you want to post something that, expresses what you're going through because something bad happened to you, cool. Whatever. We all have bad days. I'm talking about that person that's always posting boo-hoo shit every single day, day after day, week after week, month after month, boo-hoo, 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 boo-hoo. I don't know who needs to hear this, but the overwhelming majority of people who see that, they don't feel sorry for you. They're entertained by that. There'll be a couple. I'm sure you got a couple of friends, couple of family members, who are like, oh, damn, man, what's going on? What are you going through? But most people, especially like random strangers, random Facebook friends that don't know you, dude, that's entertainment. We have been so brainwashed and so conditioned to be addicted to drama, especially when it comes to the content that we watch and follow and listen to on the internet. Drama. I mean, how long have people been sitting around watching murder mysteries before they go to bed at night? Watching Jerry Springer and Maury and And you know what I'm saying? Drama, reality shows of people bitching and fighting and arguing and drama. That's the way we've been conditioned for fucking decades, dude. Do you think that the majority of the people out there are watching you boo-hoo and feeling sorry for you? No, dude. That's entertainment to most people. And it sucks, man. I know that sounds like fucked up. I know it does. And it is fucked up. I'm not saying that I think that's okay. I don't condone that. It's fucked up. But that's just the truth. Be picky and choosy who you open up to. Not everybody cares what you're going through. A lot of people are glad you have problems. As sick as that sounds, dude, I'm not even shitting you. I'm telling you the truth. Pay very close attention to somebody's intentions. Know somebody's energy before you open up to them. And be vulnerable with them and let them know what you got going on. All right? All right, I feel like those were the messages that my Libra friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And like I said, there's not many spots left for the November reading sale, where I have $100 off all Zoom call readings. That sale is going to be for November only, and there's not a lot of spots left. So as soon as that fills up, November reading sale is done. But the $40 mini readings and the $50 off all full pre-recorded personal readings will remain on my website indefinitely. Okay. All right. I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed.